All right, folks, that was John Gallagher with Judd. An amazing interview. I hope everyone learned so much about a great book. I know I learned a lot about a great book. And right now, we are going to have our next artist. She is world-renowned artist who's helped us out on so many different adventures. And she's a great artist that I can't wait to talk to. You might have seen her. In fact, I know you've seen her at the Kids Love Comics Pavilion at the Baltimore Comic-Con. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest, Miss Dawn Griffin. Dawn, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Chris?
Great. I want to say thank you so much for coming back as part of the Kids Love Comics Pavilion virtual session. With everything going on in the world, we're so happy to offer this programming for people, and people get to learn how to draw. So you know what? Why don't we get right to it? Dawn, what are we going to draw right now?
Well, if you have come by the Kids Love Comics section in the past, you probably know what we're going to draw. We're going to draw aliens because aliens are the most fun to draw for sure, because they can be anything and you can use your imagination and you can push the limits. It's not like drawing a cat. You know what a cat looks like. An alien can be anything. So this will be a lot of fun. And we're both going to draw aliens at the same time, I think.
Yes, we are. So if you want to start drawing, I just want to make sure we have the right one. And show us how we're going to start off with an alien.
Okay. I'm not sure if you still have the worksheet that we can show the audience, maybe. That would be helpful if you can load that up. So if you've done this before, or if you've come by our section before at Baltimore, I passed out these worksheets. There it is. Boom. So you get these worksheets, and it's basically a blueprint for an alien. And I think we're going to provide a way to download this so you can do it whenever you want. And if you have a printer, you can print out as many as you want. And so Chris and I are basically going to demonstrate how we're going to draw two different really wacky aliens using our imagination and this blueprint. So there's shapes, there's a number of eyes, different arms, different legs. I mean, it could be anything. And my only suggestion, the big rule of this, is think outside the box. So if you're drawing three eyes, well, they don't have to go on the head where our eyes are, because this is an alien. So you can draw the eyes anywhere you want. It can be in their hand. It can be in their tail. It can be one big eye and two little eyes. Like, you can do whatever you want. So if you want to follow along with Chris and I, you can draw your alien. Just don't do it the exact same way we are. Take it your own way. Yeah.
And I like that, because this is your creation. So you can create whatever you want to create. And I think that's a really good tip that you had there.
Just think of the movie Monsters, Inc. and how many different types of monsters there were. They didn't all look the same. They all looked different. So this is what you can do to kind of push your imagination. And that's how artists work, especially when you're drawing something that's not, set, standard, dogs, cats, people. We all kind of have the same features. So this is pushes it to a different way. So you ready?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. So now let's start drawing. So if you can start drawing on the drawing board right now.
Okay. Can you give me a shape? Because that's the first step. Because we can all draw shapes. Right?
How about a triangle?
A triangle. Okay. Well, I'm going to take it the next step. So when we think of a triangle, we think of it pointing up, right? But I'm going to do it differently, because that's how this game works. Okay. So I'm going to draw a triangle. Somehow. There we go. Of course, now it's not working. My stylus isn't working. Hold on one second.
It's all right. It happens. All right. So now you're going to draw a triangle.
Yes. Let me get my stylus working again, hopefully.
I'll try a triangle too. Let's see.
Well, how about you do a square?
Okay. All right. I'll do a square.
All right. So here's my triangle. All right. So we can all draw triangles, squares. That's pretty easy. Anybody can just jump in and do something. So if you want to be Team Dawn, let's draw triangles. If you want to be Team Chris, we draw squares. And then we'll take it after that to the next step.
All right. So there's my square. Now, what do we do next, Dawn? What's next?
I think we go to arms. So on the worksheet, there's 3 different types, but you could do, we can be kind of creative because we're just playing around with each other here. So how about on your square alien, you have to draw 3 squiggly arms.
Whoa. Okay. And then on your triangle
What?
alien, how about 4 4 arms?
What kind of arms? Give me something else, like characteristic. Kind of like
4
like wings or hairy arms or
4 fiery arms.
Fiery arms. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay. So I got to do how many 3 squigglies?
3 squiggly. Yeah. So they can be like tied in knots if you want. Something fun like that. And I'm doing fiery arms. Well, I'm going to give them hands, but then they're going to be on fire too. Oh my goodness.
So we are creating our own aliens here. And what's great about creating your own aliens is that you can do whatever you want. This is your artwork. This is your creation. So with this workshop, it's teaching you that you can be as creative as you want and you can draw whatever you want as long as you're having fun with it.
Exactly.
So what we're doing is we started off with a certain shape for the body. As you can see, I have a square for mine. Dawn has a triangle for hers. Then we drew arms. We're challenging each other into arms. We're challenging each other into what each arm should look like on our characters. So now Dawn is, wow, look at this. This is looking good.
I have tons of fiery arms going on here.
All right. So Dawn, what do we do next now? We have our body. We have our main body. We have our arms. What's next?
I think we need eyes. I think our alien needs to see where he's going, don't you?
Oh, wow. Okay. I like this.
Yeah. Okay.
How many eyes should I draw?
You feel feisty?
I think so. I think we can, yeah.
Okay, let's do 10. You have to do 10. 10
Wow.
They can be anywhere, don't forget.
I don't know how many eyes I think I want you to draw. You said 10, 10 for me. So let's say, how about 4? 4 eyes for you, 10 for me.
4 arms.
Yes, exactly. So now we're adding eyes to our alien. So now I'm going to draw, I need 10 eyes.
I'm going to draw one. I drew an arm that looks like it's holding something. So he's going to hold one of his eyes. And then I'm going to draw a gigantic one in the middle. I'm going to color it in. This one in the middle looks like it's kind of sad, actually. I'm going to give it a little tears. It's a sad alien. Maybe we can come up with a story as to why.
Oh, look at that.
Kind of sad.
Yeah, the alien does look a little sad.
I'm going to give him 2 little eyes up here. He's so silly. And this one down here, I think we need some eyelashes, just so you know it's an eye. That's helpful.
And now, so here's a close-up of my alien so far. As you can tell, I'm not an artist. So I have the 10 eyes. This is our square body. Here are the arms. And then now we're going to go and get a closer look at Dawn's. And as you see there, she has the alien with the, here's her triangle. Here's her 3 eyes and the fiery arms. And here's another eye being held. That's a great touch right there.
Yep.
Okay. So now we did our bodies. We did our arms. We're drawing our eyes. What should we draw next?
Well, how are they going to move? You know, we kind of walk on legs or something, but I say we can make as many or as little as we want. So the numbers are out on this round. Let's do something like you can make it 1 leg or 3 legs or 5 legs, whatever you want.
So this is wild card.
Yes, but I'm going to give you something. You have to draw a chicken leg.
A chicken leg. Okay.
3 or 5.
All right. And I want you to draw a giraffe leg.
A giraffe leg? So it has spots, I'm guessing.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
here we go.
All right. I'm going to give him one long giraffe leg. This is going to be the weirdest looking alien ever.
And then you said one what leg?
A chicken leg. Well, you can
Wow.
do chicken legs. You don't have to do one. So you can do a couple chicken legs.
I don't even know what that's going to look like. Yeah.
Well, don't forget when you're drawing, and this is for everyone listening, when you're drawing, you can use references. So if you're like, I don't remember what a chicken leg looks like, you can always look it up. That's what the internet does now.
Yeah, the internet is a massive tool for references. I'm going to just draw from memory what I think a chicken leg is going to look like. So,
and then maybe when you're done, you can look it up and see how close you were, and you can learn something if you ever have to draw a chicken leg again. You can say, oh, it actually has 4 talons, not 3. Interesting. You know, it's kind of a good check, you know, as much as you think you know what a chicken looks like, then you got to draw one. And trust me, every artist uses references, even when they've been doing it for years and years and years. You don't always remember.
It doesn't look anything like a chicken leg, but I think it looks kind of cool.
Well, at least he can get around now. That's good.
Yeah. At least he has a way of getting around. Folks, if you're just tuning in now, I have Dawn here. She's teaching us how to draw aliens. Dawn has amazing books that are kid-friendly and available for you. And she is one of our artists that comes to our Kids Love Comics Pavilion at the Baltimore Comic-Con. This year we're doing it virtually, and we're having a lot of fun learning how to draw.
Yay.
So right now we have our aliens. Wow, this is looking pretty good. I'm liking our alien drawing so far.
These are looking aliens. And every time you draw one of these, as long as you keep pushing the boundaries, they always look so different.
So now we're looking at a closer shot of your alien. Now, if you want to just go over again and show everyone what we did so far.
Okay, so far, we started with the shape because that's really easy. And sometimes when you're looking at blank paper, it can be overwhelming. Well, how am I ever going to draw an alien? So it's good to start with a shape. A lot of artists start with a simple shape, and then that's just step 1. And drawings are just a lot of steps. So we both gave each other a shape, and I got a triangle. Chris gave me a triangle, and I drew it upside down to make it a little different than what you might think. And I gave Chris a square. And from there, we started adding arms, and I have fiery arms. That's what Chris said I should do, is fiery arms. So I drew some fiery arms, and they're all giving like thumbs up, or they're pointing. And then I planned ahead. So my one arm actually has fingers that are holding like this. I was like, I bet I can have him hold something later. Let's see. And then when Chris said, okay, I'm going to give you 4 eyes, put it in the hand. So sometimes you plan ahead and come up with something. You never know. It's like improvisational art.
It's really good. It looks so. This is so much fun. What do we do next for our alien art?
I think I know on my worksheet I have something that's just kind of a wild card, zany, like give them something else. Maybe, you know, they have a favorite thing, that maybe it's a weapon, you know, or something they carry around with them. Or maybe they have a favorite teddy bear, you know, you don't know. I mean, this little alien could be
a little prop. They need a prop with
a prop of some kind, something goofy, you know, or even just some characteristic that's outside of the box.
Okay, I got one for you. This is really good. Do you remember those sticky hands that you go like this and then
throw them on the wall?
Yeah, and then they grab like paper and stuff. That's what I think yours should have. A sticky hand toy.
A sticky hand toy that I'm trying to decide, he or she. I'm not sure. Maybe a woman isn't even a he or she. It's
just our friend.
Entirely.
Yeah. Now, what should mine have?
I think a water pistol, like a super soaker, you know? Like,
okay, so now we're going to be adding our props to our aliens. And we're going to add I'm adding a water pistol, and she's going to add a sticky hand toy. let's see.
Let's see. I'm trying to think now, taking it to the next level. So I drew a little sticky hand thing that's kind of throws it, but it stays in his hand. I'm trying to think, what can it grab? I think my alien likes candy. I mean, who doesn't like candy? So I think the sticky hand is actually going to have maybe a lollipop or something. And I gotta fix my stylus again. Are you drawing with a stylus right now, Chris, or are you just drawing?
I'm actually drawing with a mouse, so it's a little bit trickier, but it still works. Now, what's great about this is we're creating our own characters. We're doing whatever we want because that's what's fun about being a creative artist. You can create your own character. And the beauty of this workshop is it's showing that it's all done using shapes and your imagination. Like if you look closely at Dawn's, I mean, look at that. It's just this is such a cool character. It's a triangle, circles, and then squiggly lines, more circles over here. Yeah. The giraffe leg came out amazing, by the way. And here's the sticky hand.
Just one leg.
It's perfect. It's perfect. And so that's what we're doing. We're just creating different characters. Now mine looks like it's like a box with high heels on. But this is
maybe he's dressed up.
Yeah, you never know. So this is our square alien with 10 eyes, arms, chicken feet, and a water gun. Yeah, lucky for me, my brother's the artist. Speaking of my brother joined in, and he's showing us an alien that he drew. Look at that.
Wow. Oh, I love the rubber ducky.
Great job out there.
The rubber ducky is the prop.
Yeah.
And then with the eye over there and the different arms.
And Mark, if I told you just draw an alien and didn't give you any clues or any blueprint, do you think you'd draw that guy right there?
Absolutely not. Very good point, Dawn. Very good point. No way would I have came up with this weird creature. So very fun. I've always seen you do the workshop. I was happy to participate.
Yeah, it's a goofy, fun time. It's like Mad Libs, and maybe our older audience watchers might know what that is. It's a bit like that. You take it, you see where it goes, and it's a good time.
Let's take a look again.
Color it too.
Yeah. When you color it in, that's a lot of fun. So let's take a look one more time at our artwork, and then we're going to take, let's see, we're going to zoom in one more time. So now, are we missing anything else? Do we need to add anything else into this?
I mean, I always say you should name your alien.
Wow, that's a very good idea. What should we name it?
I always try to think outside the box again. So you can't just name him like Fred. Like Fred is a typical human name. And I do have a comic that has an alien named Fred, but his friend is Zorfbert, which is a very weird name. So I thought it was kind of funny to combine the two. But I think you have to I combine names together sometimes to make a weird alien name. So give me another name besides Fred, and we'll see if we can combine Fred with another name and make a fun name. That's like an
Fred and Willard.
Frillard.
Frillard. Let's take a look at Frillard. I think Frillard is. There's Frillard.
Oh, that's definitely a Frillard.
That's great.
Be anything else. It wouldn't be a Chris or a Dawn. That's a Frillard. It's a Frillard and a half, really.
That's great. And now let's see. What should we name mine?
Let's do two girl names. So maybe Patricia.
Okay, I like that. Name. That's a good one. And Penelope.
Oh, that's really complicated. Patricia. I'm trying to think how you combine those together. That's difficult. Penellatricia.
Patricia. That's perfect.
Penellatricia.
We have so many great ideas going on. Now, how can our viewers find out more about what's going on in the world of Dawn?
Oh, well, maybe you could see in the background there or there. I'm not good with my one backwards here. So in the background, I have the inspiration for this game, which is Zorf, Bert, and Fred. And my newest book that just came out, and I was really excited to sell it at Baltimore Comic-Con this year, is called Ida Finds Her Voice. And you can find that at idafindshervoice.com. And it's a children's book that's great for children and parents. It's kind of a good bonding book for parents to talk to their kids and kids to talk to their parents about difficult subjects like prejudice, intolerance, things like that are really hard to bring up. But Ida makes it really easy. And you just kind of go through Ida's day, and she's such a caring, loving person, and she sees things that make her tummy upset and doesn't know why.
Oh, wow. So this is, when did this come out?
About maybe 6 months ago, I think. And I have a ton of these books. So you can order online at Ida Finds Her Voice, or if you happen to know me personally and you follow me on social media, you can message me, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. So
Perfect.
I can always mail you a book with a sketch inside. It's a lot of fun.
Dawn, I want to thank you very much. I want to tell all our viewers to go to that website that you see right on the screen right now. Check out her new book. Dawn will be with us next time we're at Baltimore Comic-Con. And Dawn, thank you so much. We really enjoyed the drawing.
Thank you for inviting me. This is a lot of fun.